Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Mount and Blade Warband. I'm not sure what part this is, I think it's 17. And I've done a lot of off-screen training and increased my troop size, and as you might have guessed by the fact that I'm sat right next to this castle, I'm about to siege it and try to start my own kingdom. And apparently I cannot siege this castle. I'm not sure why that is. Maybe I've got to attack some farmers or others or something first. For some reason I cannot siege that castle at all. I was actually offered vassalage, which is where you become a lord, for the Vegas, who it is that I'm about to attack. I just did that so that hopefully I can attack this guy. Ymira was upset with me, but I'm not too fussed about that. As you can see, I've got a lot of new recruits, but this castle I'm about to attack only has around 150 people, and a lot of them are low level. And I still can't siege this castle. So what I'm going to do is pause the recording here while I go find some of the Vegas to annoy. And they're right behind me actually, and there's quite a few of them there, so I don't think I'll pick a fight with them. I need my strength for attacking their castles. But I'll be back once I've figured out why I can't siege them. Okay, I found a Vega Lord whose troops are quite crappy, so I'm gonna attack him. And hopefully now I will be able to siege that castle. I should win this battle without too much trouble, but I might lose a couple of men. And I just delivered 172 damage to that horse in one swing. I'm quite impressed with myself there. There's not many men on the field at the moment of mine, but we should still win without too much trouble. Because my men outclass his by quite a few levels, or ranks, or whatever it is you want to refer to them as. The recording was actually only paused for like 20 seconds. And I just decided that it would be best if I just attack one of their lords and see if that helps me at all. So far, I think I've only actually lost one man. So it does look like we're just kicking their asses quite well. Although that guy was kind of stupid, he ran into all these guys on his own. Ooh, I love when that happens. Now we'll just have to try and make sure I kill this guy. Probably noticed my equipment's changed as well. I have invested in mine and my troops' equipment. By my troops I mean my heroes. Obviously men get upgraded as you promote them. And we are pretty much just spawn camping these guys now. Whenever they spawn we just knock them straight back out. I've had a few guys knocked unconscious, maybe 4 or 5, and 1 or 2 killed. It's no major loss though. think that was the last guy on the field at the moment, but this fight might have a couple of rounds, because if a fight's too big it will split it into 2 parts, and as soon as you've done with the first part it will come up with a new set of stats, like how many men is left on each side. And I have 88 troops left fit for battle. That still should be enough to take that castle when you take into account how good my troops are compared to the men in there. And my men should level up off this fight quite a bit as well. And they've actually spread themselves into a nice line for my men to charge through, which was very considerate of them. We won that without too much trouble. The guy got away, but I'm not too bothered about that. I think I'll take a couple of Nord warriors with me to siege this castle. I'm not too bothered about the equipment, but I'll take some anyway to sell. I have very few recruits left and quite a few better men now, so it's actually increased my chances of taking this castle. And now it's red, so I should be able to siege it without any trouble. My heroes could do with a bit more time to heal, but I can't really afford to be just hanging around. And here goes the siege of what will hopefully start my kingdom. Obviously you can't use horses during sieges, which is why Nords are excessively good at siege fighting, because none of them use horses anyway apart from the lords. I don't think I've actually lost any men on my way up here, but I have took down a few of theirs because of my Serendid Master Archers. Experience means a lot in this game. You can have 10,000 crappy troops and you'll be wiped out by 1,000 of the elite. It's just the way this game works. So I have Jeremus with me. He's a doctor. It means a lot of my troops just get knocked out instead of dying when they receive a wound that would normally kill them, such as being stabbed in the face by a big axe or something like that, because blunt weapons like maces and clubs will only knock a person unconscious, whereas swords and axes and bows and arrows, things of that nature, anything pointy, will kill a man. taking a few casualties now that I'm up here against some of their better men. But once they run out of the good men and end up against footmen and such, oh Jesus, the fight will just turn completely one-sided. And I do hope that I have done enough to get my right to rule up enough so that other kings will recognise me as a king. Because if I haven't, then pretty much once they declare war on me, I cannot negotiate a truce, because then that means that they recognise that I am a king, and they won't negotiate with just bandits and warlords who have grabbed a castle. I'm getting really crappy frames right now, like 15 a second. I'm not sure why that is. I think once I'm done with this recording I will be sorting out my computer a bit, seeing if I can speed it up some. Just get rid of all the crap maybe and defrag it or something. I'm not sure how to get up onto that bit of the wall. Maybe I've got to run all the way around or something. And this isn't good. Because if I die, the siege fails. Not a mechanic I particularly like, but that's just the way it goes. He's mine. Just try to stab my own guy. Good job there's no friendly fire in this game. And I do have reinforcements on the way. And this has been a particularly bloody fight for me and them, actually, now that I've been looking at the board. I wasn't expecting to lose this many men at all. Although I am still working on the assumption that I am winning this fight. Because a lot more of them went down than there has been of me. My troops. I think all my heroes have been knocked out now though. Have a quick check here. I only have 25 dead, whereas they have 82 dead. So the fight's definitely in my favour. Now I really do need to figure out a way to get up on the other side of these walls. I think this tower might be a way up. Yes it is, and I'm going to go to the top of this tower and take out the archers that are up there. As you can see, my right arm just completely covered in blood. I do like that about this game. A lot of crap sticking out my shield. Shouldn't be too much longer now before I've captured this castle. And I actually think this is the last guy here. Yes, we've taken the castle. So I do have my own kingdom now, me and my bloody little eye holes there. And all in all, I had 38 men killed and I killed 122. So I can't really grumble at those odds. Take that lordly cap with fur. I'm a lord, I deserve it. course I want the bloody castle. And I will be naming my kingdom after one of my subscribers and a friend of mine. Lives all the way in Egypt. My kingdom will just be called Voodoo. I'm not going to bother putting attack on the end. You know who you are. And what I want to do, upgrade all these men that I have left. I'm going to put them straight into the castle as castle guards, because I doubt that the Vegas are going to be very happy with me right now, and they will try their damnedest to get this castle back from me. And I'm not going to lie, I'm quite fond of my new castle. I want to keep it. Most of the men that are going in here are actually wounded, but because they're in a castle they should heal up fairly quickly. There we go. It's probably a bad idea to leave myself completely unguarded, but never mind. I put a point in persuasion so I can use the Desharvey to send her to other kings to convince them that I am worthy of being called a king and not just a random warlord. That's the city of Jack or whatever, however it is you want to say that. Maybe I have to do this through the castle. What you've seen before was me appoint a prominent local as my minister. I could have appointed one of my heroes, but then that would have meant that they couldn't be a lord. Well, apparently I need another castle before I can do anything like that. I was going to give Ferentis, that city over there, Jaek, but I'm not allowed just yet. So now it's time to go on a recruitment binge and get as many new men as I can, because I still want to reinforce that castle some more, because 50 men is in no way enough to protect it. That city's been looted. I might have chose a bit of a bad place to take my first castle, but I saw an opportunity and I took it. And there's nothing I can do to protect that yet. I just don't have the men to fight another lord. Script warning. Someone just left the Saranid Sultanate and joined my kingdom. I'm not sure exactly how that happened. And I've been drawn into a battle in this village here with just the villagers. I was hoping the Nords would join on my side with them being right next to the enemy, but this isn't going to end well, because all I have on my side is farmers. I'm not sure why that guy joined my kingdom, and he didn't ask to, he just kinda did. But at least I have another lord now. Something to be thankful for, at least. Not much consolation when I'm about to be stabbed in the face by a big axe, though. I'm trying to distract these while my lords over there, or lords-to-be, attack the enemy. In fact, I have a plan, which now is not going to work, even a little bit. My plan was to just get far away from these guys and retreat from the battlefield. Although hopefully the lord who was there will free me once I get captured at the end of this fight. Although I'm probably going to lose some of my people. Nope, they didn't free me. Although the chances are I will be freed now. Yes, and all my lords have been captured. So now I am completely alone. And all my hard work for recruiting those people is gone. But I get a banner. That's something useful. Right? Oh, shut up. I can hear you over there, laughing at me. He's only just got his kingdom and he's already dead. We'll have that symbol there. Why not? And because of the update that I have, my castle will actually earn me money now. But I think what I'm going to do is try and run through the enemy lands and get to the Nordlands and recruit some Nords to protect my castle. I was hoping that the Nords would take this castle and then this one. Sadly not, or at least not yet. The Nords generally win when they go up against the Vegas. Looks like the Nords are actually getting the crap kicked out of them right now, at least as far as the towns go. Oh crap. Well, I'm gonna fight him anyway. And apparently I have troops with me. It'll be more farmers probably. Yes, it is. I don't know why they're flying my flag above their heads, but I'm not gonna go down without a fight. At the very least, I want to stab some people before they take me. In fact, no. Better plan. Run away. Yeah, I have to attack them again. Well, let's run away again. Okay, so apparently I do just have to fight. There's no backing out of this fight. And apparently my party's been losing a lot of morale, but I don't have a party. And at least I killed another lord. That'll teach him. I'm a bit disappointed that it doesn't work that when you kill another lord, the fight just ends. Because when you die, the fight's over. And there goes all my farmers, they're all dead. Poor farmy guys. In my defense, they should have known better than to join a lone lord who was just, you know, travelling along. Maybe I can get away now. Well, they're not taking me without a fight. Might as well just go down swinging. probably apologise to my friend Mr. Voodoo, because I've named a kingdom after him and it's already the most sucker kingdom in the entire country. It's got a one-man army, and all I've managed to do since forming my kingdom is get my ass kicked and run away like a little girl. Well, now that I say it like that, it makes me sound exactly like a king. Yeah, eat my king sword. Oh, well, that didn't end well, but we all seen that coming. I feel like Jeremus right now, lying on the floor dead. And they took my horse, the bastards. So now I'm a lone king who doesn't even have a horse. And the way it's let me go was right next to the enemies. I think that's going to bring an end to this episode here. And next time I will try and recover from being one man without a horse, far away from my castle, which is only guarded by 50 men. And I will see you next time, my little jesticles.